Hi everyone, my name is Sean, and I have a quick question for you. What was the best grade you got in one of your courses or classes, whether it be college, university, high school, one that you can remember? What was it about that made you do so well? See, I have a feeling that it's probably because, and this is something that I'm going to argue today briefly, is that almost every instance of a good teacher, you will find a good public speaker. Now, I feel that teachers who are good public speakers, you'll find that they have two common traits or two common aspects to them. And the first one, or the first point that I want to touch on, is that public speakers are engaging. Public speakers are inviting into the content. They're allowing course material to kind of come to life through the way they actually vocalize it as a public speaker. Secondly, as a teacher in the teaching profession, you would have, understandably, a lot of practice. Day in and day out, you are able to practice your public speaking skills to an audience that gives you live feedback. So those are 2 points that I feel that, in almost every instance, a public speaker is a good teacher and vice versa. Now, back to my first point in that, public speaking is engaging, and as a good public speaker, you are engaging your audience. This is something that is seen through attendance. You can see that a teacher with good attendance records is probably going to be a good public speaker because they're engaging, they're inviting, they're not isolating students. If they see that one student isn't paying attention, they may kind of pick up on that and try to engage them a little bit. That engaging content as a public speaker, or being a good public speaker and having that engagement with the class, the interaction with the class, is something that is reflected in attendance records. Also, the actual grading themselves. If you were to grade teachers, professors on their public speaking skills, I'm sure that you would find that good teachers who are good public speakers probably have higher grades. If you evaluated the grades of the students in classes that, a teacher hid behind the books. Maybe it was their first year, they were shy, they're not a good public speaker. You might find that their attendance is lower, as I touched on, and maybe that their grades aren't as good. So that is reason, or having that public engagement or that public speaking engagement will allow you or the teacher to be a good public speaker. Now, secondly, if a teacher is a good public speaker, then they're going to have practice. If you can practice, then you can hone your skills. And I think as astute professors and teachers know, they want to have good courses. They want to practice their skill. And part of their skill is speaking directly to students, whether it be on one-on-one or, in the majority of cases, to a wider audience. Having good public skills is going to reflect being a good teacher. If you're confident enough to speak in front of a large class and it's something that you can practice, then you'll see day in and day out you can practice and you'll become a better public speaker. So therefore, really, again, good teachers are good public speakers. And as a good public speaker, you're going to become a good teacher. So those are 2 points that I want to use to kind of reinforce the fact that, a good teacher is a good public speaker because 1, they're going to have engaging content, and 2, they can practice. They can get live feedback. They can have this banter between students to help them so that they can get better. And that's why a good teacher is always a good public speaker. Thank you.